Hey guys, Gradigy here again, and finishing up the Gears of War figure reviews. And I'm going to be going over the Locust Horde, which consists of 5 more figures. And I will start with the Locust Drone, who is 34 points of fury. And he has only 2 powers, so I'm just going to say him now. Flurry and Drone of the Horde. Locust Drone can use combat reflexes and Mastermind. When using Mastermind, the damage can be dealt to any adjacent friendly character possessing the Locust Horde team ability. And the Locust Horde team ability is phasing. Whenever you use phasing, after action is resolved, you may knock back one adjacent opposing character 1 square. Uncopyable. So those pesky characters that have high defenses and no damage reducers, bump them into a wall. That'll get rid of them. So he's got 7, 9, 15, 2, but remember he's got Mastermind and Combat Reflexes, and you can pass off that Mastermind damage to anyone. 6 range, no grenades. 7, 8, 14, 1 with Flurry in the white box. 6, 8, 14, 1, Flurry in the white box. 6, 8, 14, 1, just the white box. 6, 9, 14, 1, and dead. So pretty limited usability on these guys, but a lot of the other Gears of War figs only do, 2 damage or so. So what I do is I actually swarm a lot of my Locust Horde around this guy and pass the Mastermind damage off to him. And I'll tell you why later. So now we will do Skorg, who is a pretty nasty little piece in himself. Of course, he has the Locust Horde team ability. He does have grenades. He adds 1 to your grenade pool, and he has grenade ink type. And he has charge, a white box, and super senses. His attack white box, Skorg can use Blades, Claws, Fangs, and Flurry. A single character can't take more than 4 damage per turn from Skorg's attacks. So it's best to charge multiple characters with him. He is 93 points. He's a little pricier. I mean, he's pricier than every fig on the other team. So 6, 9, or 8, 10, 17, 2. 8, 10, 17, 2 with toughness now. So that's charge. And then he goes back to super senses, which I prefer super senses over toughness. Loses charge, still same stats though. And now he's just got regular Blades, Claws, and now he has Perplex. He loses a defense there. Still has the Blades, Claws, and the Perplex. Same stats, and he's dead. So 7 clicks deep. Pretty nice little piece. He can tear up a lot of little pieces pretty quickly. Especially if teamed up with Contus, who is a Locust Horde priest. He has 1 grenade, and he's ink, and he has rewards to the faithful. When a friendly character adjacent to Contus rolls a critical hit, add 1 to your grenade pool. Now, he doesn't have the trait symbol on his base, so don't forget that he has a trait. So he has 8, 9, drop, 8, 9, 16, 2 with a white box, and leap, climb, and toughness. His white box is perplex and support. So 8, 9, 16, 2. 8, 10, 16, 2. Now that's kind of a predicament you're stuck in, because you got to decide whether or not you think toughness is better or the extra attack. I personally push him for the extra attack because he does not do a lot of fighting in the games I've used him. And you can always perplex up his attack or his defense with that, because I use him to support a lot. And since they have phase, they're always going to be able to get back to him. So he's still got leap, climb, and I never understood why they gave him leap, climb if he's got phase, but oh well. Maybe they just really wanted him to have lunge. So 7, 10, 16, 2, still with the white box. 7, 9, 15, 1. Now he's lost leap, climb, and he's gained super senses back. Not back for the first time. So 7, 11, 15, 0 with straight support. Or 7, 10, sorry. 15, 0. Now he's got 7, 11, 15, 0 with just straight support and super senses, and now he's dead. So 6 points for a pretty nice, or 6 clicks, 70 points for a pretty nice little support piece. And now we will do the Mauler, who, I don't know, I'm kind of iffy on the Mauler. I want him to be good, but I can't seem to get him to do anything every time I use him. Unless I just get really lucky. He doesn't have any special powers or traits or anything. He does have a grenade. He adds 0 to your pool, and he uses frags. So that's really the only good thing about him, is the frag grenades that he can chuck. 8-9, 16-2 with charge, toughness, and exploit weakness. 6-9, 16-1, same powers. 6-8, 17-1. His defense goes up a little. That's kind of nice. He's got Quake now. And he loses toughness, still has Quake, but only 1 damage. But remember, Quake is now a locked value of 2, so even though he's only doing 1, if you Quake all the time, he's still doing 2. So then he loses charge, and then he's dead. So he's 5 clicks deep for 52 points and a Locust Horde team ability. I used him a lot just to push people around. And the exploit weakness is nice for that low point cost, but there's other figs that can possibly do more damage with exploit weakness than him. And now we have the big boss, the most expensive piece in the whole gravity feed set, General Rom, or Ram. I'm not sure. I say Ram, or I say Rom usually. It's probably Ram. And he's got Grenades Indomitable, 151 points. 3 to your grenade pool, frag, and ink. Now he's got 2 white boxes starting out, and he's got 2 white boxes, invuln and leadership. And that invuln is why I say you pack these guys together, because he's just going to keep pushing them that mastermind damage off to General Ram, and they're not going to be able to do a thing to him. So General Ram, 6'11", 16-3. With leadership and invuln, that's not his card. And his powers are Grenade Scatter. When General Ram is given a move action, he can use a grenade as a free action after the move action is resolved. So you can move your full movement, chuck your grenade, mess some people up. And then you have Troika Blast and Clouds of Krill. General Ram can use... I said I was saying Rom, but now I'm saying Ram. Can use Penetrating Psychic Blast. Once per turn, if General Rom has no action tokens, he can use Smoke Cloud as a free action. At the end of your turn, roll a d6 for each opposing character occupying a square containing a hindering terrain marker placed by General Rom, and on a result of 5 through 6, deal the opposing character 1 damage. So that's pretty nice for those pesky little swarms that don't have toughness or anything. So it's kind of hard to see in this light on the toughness and on the invuln and leadership, so we'll go ahead and click him. So now he's got 6, 12, 17, 3, and still has the 2 white boxes, lost leadership, but he gained impervious. You're thinking, how much better could he get? A little bit. 6, 11, 18, 3 with impervious still, and then he kind of drops 6, 11, 17, 3 with toughness and outwit now. Now he's got Blades Claws with 2 damage, 6, 10, 17, 2. Now we still got the Blades Claws, toughness and outwit. Now he goes back up to invuln. 9, 16, 2. 9, 16, 2, still with the invuln, and he's dead. So 151 points for Indomitable, Locust team ability. Lots of grenades. So there you have it. I really liked these figures. I think the sculpts are actually really good. A lot of detail on them, especially the Locust. I mean, these guys still look pretty good. You can actually see some muscle definition on them. Not on my camera because it's poop and it doesn't like to focus. But they're good. I dig them. So, and I'll put a link back to the COG team right here if you want to watch it. And just a little by the by, the one of each of the Locusts adds up to 400 points, and one of each of the COG adds up to like 388. So it's really easy to add it, to play these guys against each other, and it's really easy to make some teams. So there you have it. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Tell me if you've played against them and what you think about these third-party figs they're bringing into the game. So go ahead and play on, guys.